Was the annual charity golf tournament for the Starkville Area Habitat for Humanity, and this year those funds are especially important. The nonprofit organization has taken several hits because of COVID-19, but that has not stopped them from serving the community. WCBI Stephen Pempo joins us in the studio with more on their project. Stephen.
Andrea, this year the Starkville Area Habitat for Humanity has had to deal with work stoppages, limited numbers of volunteers, and a decrease in donations. But that hasn't stopped them in their mission to provide new, affordable homes for our community.
Now we have to limit the number of people on the job site. They have to be masked. It's a lot harder for them to do their job.
The Starkville Area Habitat for Humanity has continued to hammer away at their most recent construction project, in spite of being dealt several blows during the COVID-19 pandemic. Earlier in the year, the organization stopped construction for about 3 weeks. They closed their restore for 2.5 months. And that's not all.
The biggest impact it had on us is we had to cancel our out-of-town groups that come in the springtime, and it left just a few core volunteers to work on the job site.
Normally, Habitat for Humanity would have about 15 volunteers working on a house like this. But because of the coronavirus, they've had to cut that down to just 10. Executive Director Joel Downey says because of coronavirus precautions, they've seen close to a 20% decrease in volunteers.
The frustrating thing is that we know there are more people out there who want to sign up, and we just can't accommodate because we can't take the risk.
Now they're relying on student volunteers from Mississippi State more than ever.
There's not many service opportunities you can do right now with COVID, so we're trying to help them out.
Despite the challenges, Downey says they remain committed to fulfilling their annual goal of building 2 houses per year.
Low-income families have a really hard time, especially in Starkville where the rents are so high, and the idea of buying a home is just impossible in this market.
He even has hope that they could come out stronger after facing so many difficulties in 2020.
We've learned how to do more with less, and we've also shown that we can do it up against some really hard odds.
Now that home is on schedule to be ready for its new owners by December. If you would like to get involved with the Starkville Area Habitat for Humanity, you can find more information on our website, WCBITV.com.